Welcome back to another rebuild. We are now going to be doing the Denver Broncos and taking them to Super Bowl. So hope you guys enjoy that video. We got Brady Boomer leading out the Denver Broncos here. So it'll be interesting to see. He's running the Sirianni playbook with the Pittsburgh playbook. I might be switching a few things here, and he will show that prior to this. But everything will get switched in the off season. Nothing will get switched in the before season here. Alright, here's what we're looking at for the end of the year here. Just double check the retirements really quickly. Again, don't think I should have any, but in the off chance I have some that might be impacting here, I don't. Didn't think I did. This is a younger team, but if you look at the rankings there under my team rankings are, well, frankly, abysmal. We apparently can throw the ball pretty well and score points. That's the only good thing about this team. We got a lot of work to do, so it'll be very interesting to see what we can do. Now taking a look at the roster after this year to see what it's looking like. Bo Nix gets superstar. That's really about it. So we got a lot of things here. A lot of people are gonna leave. So we're gonna have to fill a lot of positions, but we're gonna have 100 some caps. So let's see what happens here. All right, so here we've finished up the free agency. You can tell there's some top tier talent. As you guys can tell by this, I signed Nick Bolton in the offseason. I also did some other stuff, which I'll show you here in a second. But Bolton Epps, right, for 7 years at $7.7 million because I paid him $1.1 million a year, no bonus. Got DJ Jones back for a year. Didn't want to, but was the best one after everything I could afford, or wanted. I guess I wanted to pay that much too. Conklin for a year and Russell Wilson for a year. I do still have $66.6 million in cap left. So we're trying to take that into the next season. And to give everyone an idea of what we changed so far, the offense looks exactly the same because I didn't change anything. I do this really quick here for everybody. Boom. Gives you Conklin in Troutman there. Didn't change anything in terms of anything else here, but I did do the following. I give us a 4-3 instead of a 3-4. So, need to find another good D tackle. And we need to find good edge rushing pressure. So good block shedding edges are key. And then Epps is there for a year with what we have at corner. We need to find a second corner. So second corner, edge rushing is what we need to find here. And then ideally a better one here, but that can wait. As far as everything else goes on the offense, power back. We need to find a power back, and we might move Sutton. I don't know. I think I can get a fair bit for him, but we're going to go to the draft, and we're going to see what we fall in there. With our first pick of the draft, we're going tight end here because the physicals aren't too bad. You have great acceleration, elite agility, elite change direction, elite jumping, great speed, decent strength. But the only things that are bad here are stiff arm, injury, a little bit on short route, a little bit on pass blocking, stamina, and run finesse, and run power. But he can catch like a mother. So we're going to give him this. Ideally, he's hidden, but I don't think it will be. He is hidden. That's insane to grab here. We're going into a second round here. I have a running back in mind. I just got to make sure I can get him. I'm going to reach to the extreme because as you can tell, this is my second round pick. If you look to my right, he was projected to 3. He's technically 3-4. Might be able to wait this year to get him, but I want him. I want him this much that I'm going to reach on somebody with a pretty good power running back. Is he reach? I know it is, but he's hidden. This is fantastic. So that reach doesn't look as bad in my opinion now. So I'm very happy about that one because that is my key to any rebuild is find a power running back. Biggest things we need are a right outside linebacker. So that obviously maybe, hey, go down here. The issue is I need pass coverage. Because remember, my rushing comes from my ends, not my outside linebackers. So seeing F-man, D to F zone is not what I want. But I also know that I have a 1-year strong safety signed. Looking at this, D-man. Where's the zone? Am I blind? Zone C. He's not great. The physicals are pretty stinking good, though. We're gonna go... Actually, I'm not gonna go here immediately. I take that back. I'm gonna take a look at this guy really quickly here. And he's better physicals, but bad. We're gonna check out this last strong safety here. Not great not great skills. Physicals are lower than the other one, so we're gonna go with Page here. Now, again, not the best skills, good physics, decent physicals. We're going with the strong safety. This one might be a whiff. Might be a whiff, not a biggie, but we're gonna send the draft out. So draft recap shows as such. We got a 73 overall tight end, so he's very close to starting. I might just put him in all honesty. 70 overall power halfback, and then everything else here is kind of pitiful, but it's not bad. Give you an idea of everything. There's only one good player, really, and then there's a high drop off for the 2 corners, but it's not bad. So I'll see you guys in the regular season, but we are looking better. So looking at this now in terms of our team, we have an 80-40-44, but promising on the offensive side of the ball. Because boys now, very best lineup, whichever we're looking at. Actually, Herrera is going to start at tight end over Conklin because he matches, and frankly, there's no point not doing that. Now, everything else here looks somewhat interesting. I want to move Sutton and Veely for a star receiver. Actually, move Sutton and probably some picks to get me a very, very good star receiver. Because not having one kind of bothers me. Defensive side of the ball needs a little bit of help, but I'm gonna neglect it for this year because I can try to move tackles for tackles. Don't think it's gonna happen, but I can try. Because if you look at them both, they're both very near retirement. And I would rather get value than try to run with this. So we're gonna leave him for the time being. We're gonna make a move with Sutton here for a star receiver. Actually, you know what? I might move Sutton for a lineman and move a lineman for a star receiver. We'll see what happens, but I think it's the game plan. Is Sutton and maybe something else to get me a star receiver and possibly a better lineman. So we made a trade with Sutton. Sutton in our 7th in 3 years for a 5th and 6th in that same draft to get Walk at our left tackle. We're going to now move the left tackle, see if we can get a star receiver out of it. And there is our star receiver trade. We are giving up McGinley, a 2nd this year, a 2nd next year, a 3rd this year, a 5th next year, and a 7th next year. My apologies. There's a 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 7th this year, and a 3rd next year for Puka Nacua. So, do you have an idea of what the team looks like? Generate the best lineup, reorder the depth chart. Bam. Not a bad looking offensive line. Not great, not terrible. Defense, sure, needs some help, but I have given, more than likely, I have given Nix his receiver, his tight end, and a power back, elusive back duo to work with. Let's see if that helps the offense by midseason, and then we might have to start focusing on that defense there. So let's see what happens. So we're on the midseason part here. Let's take a look how we're sitting. After all of that, we are 3-4, middle of the pack here. We have 21 players to try to re-sign with 152 million in cap available. We're going to try to re-sign here. Of course, we're going to re-sign there. I'm gonna trade away Zach Allen and some picks, and Franklin Myers some picks for some star players in their position. I think it might be it. And then do we have any fifth years? We have no fifth years. But really, big signings we have to try and go with here is yes. I don't like this one a ton because he's at the age where he's not going to get supremely better. So I think we might try to move these two because they're not going to get any better. Unfortunately, they're only going to regress after this point. They're not going to be able to get more. And I think we need to get some picks back considering we throw away too many, and we're not where we want to be. So let me do some of this stuff here, and then I'll let you know where we stand. So there's move number 1 in this offseason to regain some picks. We got a 3rd this year, a 4th in a few years, a 5th in a few years, and a 5th next year. So nothing great back for it. Obviously, it's going to leave a hole. That's kind of the idea here. Is they don't want to resign and they don't progress anymore after this. So I need to start making moves for people. And then we moved Franklin Myers to the Bears for 2/3, 1 this year, 1 next year, and a 4th next year. So if we're looking at the team here, this defense obviously takes a hit with these 2 but we did pick up 2 free agents to fill for the time being. Offensive wise, we're looking pretty good, but we are going to try to move Bolus here. I don't exactly know what we're going to shoot for him, but we did have Oriente take a star dev trade. So nothing great out of it, but nothing bad in this case. We're going to move here and see what we can come up with. So there is that left tackle Boyles in a 6th next year for a 3rd this year, 5th next year, and 6th the year after that in Armstrong at the left end position to get a little bit of that back. So to give everyone a best lineup here, little hit to the O-line, but nothing great. Gave us years in about 2 to 3 overall on both of them. And then on the defensive side of the ball, a little bit of a hit here, but we have some picks back to ideally recuperate some of this talent for this. So we'll see what happens once we've simmed past the Super Bowl. Or actually, we're simming to the playoffs first, sorry. But we're more likely not going to make it. So ending the season off 7-10, and the offense and everything looks abysmal. That is tough to see, especially with some of the moves we've made there for talent that should have been a lot of help. Fortunately, the offense was that bad. Barrett's going to end as a star because he didn't quite get it, which is upsetting to see, but he is going to be the starting back next year. So ideally, he technically could have been it now, but he's going to end up being the starting back next year no matter what. Puka's sitting at a 90, Mims is at 81. We're going to lose both of our other tight ends. And I think we just need to get a left guard, and we should be okay, somewhat okay here for the O-line. Now we need to start focusing on this defense. Hopefully, starting in free agency, we can get some stuff. But we need to start turning that up on defense. We also got a contract extension somehow. Don't know how. But let's see what happens. I'm going to send the Super Bowl, and then we're going to go into the offseason. So to give everyone a recap of this, I didn't sign any of the big names here, unfortunately, except for Hunter at right end. But we did get Hunter, Khalil Mack, Benito, Reeder, Carlson, Schwartz, and Wattenberg did come back after that. So to give you guys an idea of what this team looks like now after all of this, keep in mind, we were bad at everything. Like, if you're looking at this, we suck at everything except maybe points on offense. That's about it. Now, with that being said, the offense looks as follows. Barrett, fortunately, regular. Puka Nacua does get X Factor, though, which is good to see. Generate our best lineup. Boom. O-line. Damn strong. Barrett, middle, settingly, he's only normal still. Decent receivers. Solid tight end option. Bo Nix is almost at a 90 overall superstar. Defense. We've given it some life. 87s across the board. We still have the draft. We don't have a ton of picks in this draft. Give everyone an idea what we're looking at pick-wise really quickly. I have a first, a third, a third, a third, a fourth. That's it. I'm going to make all 4 of them, and then we're going to move on. All right, after reviewing your options for the pick here, I think we're going with Davenport. Davenport here. Because he's not a bad, strong safety by any means. So I think we're going here. Hopefully he's hidden. If he's hidden, it's huge. He is. That's going to be a starter. That's a big one. Let's go on to that 3rd round pick and see what we can come up with. Looking for positions of need. This is the best D tackle on the board. He's not great by any means, but he's strong. And if he's hidden, it's a steal. I don't think he's gonna be though. He's not. He is. Oh my, that is huge. He's starting. Okay, I'm gonna sim to the next one here. Now I got some options to work with. That's 2 hiddens on the board to try and make a run with this team. What are we looking at? Left outside linebacker. It's going to say D tackle, left guard, halfback, tight end. They have a good halfback on the board here. There's another power back. I already have one. It's an AA. It's a very similar one. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to take another one. He's hidden. I am building a power team. Next pick is a end of the 3rd round here. I have one more thing I'm taking, and it is a tight end. Right here, Agnew. He's not great. He's not terrible. But Carey Agnew is where we're going. Not gonna get it. It's normal. Darn. Alright, we got one more pick in this draft here at 4th pick. It's pretty soon coming up here. No picks remaining. Last pick in the draft at round 4, pick 10. I don't know where to go here. We've already taken the best D tackle on the board. I could technically go center and try to build something if I need to later. And honestly, looking at him, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the center. And it was a bad one. Damn. Alright, not happy about that. But let's go to the recaps and let you guys see exactly how they turned out. So again, if you're sitting here looking at this, the stats, all around terrible. Defense is basically giving it the most yards a game, and we can't run the football. Well, how do we fix that? We get a strong safety, hidden strong safety, hidden D tackle, hidden power running back. We hit the needs. We put some stretch picks in, but that is what they're looking like. So to give everyone an idea of what the starting lineup now looks like based off of all of that movement, that I think really should build this team is as follows. Best lineup confirmed. Give me a look. Agnew's got the 2. Jennings is taking the 1 spot. At the running back position, he's 3 better, but he's hidden, which means he can progress much, much faster. Defense. 69 overall D tackle. Not a good thing to see, but Davenport takes the starting job over here. Now, the question becomes, what do we do? Because obviously, an 87 defense and 85 offense, and this can be game-changing right here on the offense. But I need something. Alright, we're into the starting here. 87-87. Browns have signed a practice squad player here, but not a biggie. Team looks like so. 76 overall Jennings. He's improved by 3 since we've drafted him. Halfway, to his... So, halfway to his thing. We have a shot here. Gainers is up to 70. He's still got a whiles to go to get in. Epps is 80. Davenport's 79. We're going to put Moss at the cornerback 2. I'm going to see how we do. I'm not going to make any moves, but I want it this year. But we'll see. Let's choose a class, and then let's move on, because that's about what we got here. We are looking at it, and we are 6-1 by the midseason here. We have a fair bit of people that want to negotiate here. Few here, but the one that matters most, that one. Bo Nix, 5th-year option. We're trying to do it before then. So, we have gotten to a position we are 6-1. The question is, do we want to make a move to bail ourselves out? I don't know. Looking at the depth chart here, Jennings got superstar. Not great, but not awful. I'm going to see if I can move Barrett here. And that's probably about it. We moved Barrett for a 3rd and a 5th in 2029 to the Jaguars there. So, didn't help a ton, but we're already running Jenkins, so it doesn't matter. But, like, this is the year we got to pay Puka. We got to pay Mims. So, and, like, probably going to retire after this. The clock is ticking here. I mean, he's got 3 years, but, like, I got to pay him here again soon. So, see if we can bail anything out here. So, we have a superstar in Davenport. I might try to move a corner. So, we'll see if I can figure something out for a corner really quick. In an attempt to make this win, I have unloaded a haul of picks for Newsome from the Browns. The reason for doing so is very simple. I need another corner. Give you an idea what we're dealing with here? I needed another corner. So, let's sim to the end here. This is absolutely what's happening. I don't know why you think that's better, but I'm simming to the end here, and we'll see what happens. I also may put Gaines here at the 3, because he's slightly better. So, we'll see what happens. But I'm going to sim to playoffs. Let's see if we make it. Alright, so as we get to the playoffs here, it'll be interesting to see if we can maintain that 13-4 we ended with. Alright, so we maintained it. Chiefs got the 1st seed, so obviously we were 2nd in our own division because they're in our division. So, they had 1 more win than us and everything. Let's take a look at the roster that's going to be going into this game, because we're 88 and 89, so they're developing well. We're not out of the woods in terms of if we don't win it this year. Jennings gets superstar. Let's see what his abilities are here. Return man. Why is that it? You're a power back. Steamroll. Yeah, that one. That fits perfectly. So, that's not bad. Everything else is pretty mid at best. We have Mike White backing up Bo Nix. We've already said Davenport. Bolton gets superstar here. That's impressive. I mean, it also took a lot longer than I thought it would. But I'll take it. So Bo Nix in the playoffs here. We're gonna play the moments here. 2nd and 1. They're giving us inside the red zone here. We are of course going to hand the first ball off to our man Jennings. We do have one X Factor, which is okay. That was ugly. They crushed us. Okay, how does he ever get any yards here? Because I don't see it. Jennings and Mims Jr.'s on an out here. If they run a man, it's going to be Mims. It might be man. Let me watch the outside here on the left. It will not be. So we're going to go to the middle power back, and he'll drop it. Okay. I forgot he has really bad catching. So we're going to take the 3, I guess. He never moved. The dude on the left there never moved. See? Okay. We're in a big 3rd down moment here. I don't have a fantastic pass rush, but I don't have a bad pack rush. So, let's see what we can get here. Jones with a big hit there. Not able to hold much there. And they get 7. And slow moment out here. We have a 10-point lead, and we're gonna need it. We're gonna kneel it. Game over right there. Ball game. Rebound. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So we are playing the divisional game here against the Chargers. So it's an in-division game in the division. Playing the moments as always. We're gonna play one of each. We're gonna play one or two of them each here. We're starting off with the defensive rep here, and they got the ball in the red zone. So they have a shot. They don't have a fantastic... They have a good O-line, but it's just their tackles. I don't have a fantastic D-line, but it's all around there. Like it's one tackle. The other one's not a star. Broken up. No, not happening, McConkey. Get that out of here, McConkey. We're on cover 2 man. Hunter up the middle. Got the strip sack. Strip sack. Strip sack. Recovered. It's Hunter, the 31-year-old, and Benito. Offense coming in. They need me to convert a 3rd down here. Honestly, I love this, except Jennings can't catch the football. Might have Mims, maybe. We gotta watch the left. No, it's zone. It's zone. Mims! Or Jenkins, not Mims. I was looking at Mims being like, can't throw to you, we're gonna throw to Jenkins. And it worked. Now give me another 3rd down this drive. No, I should went drive wheel. Can I get an out route? No. Let's do this, right? Oh, look who's wide open, the tight end! Big man, get in the end zone! W's, big man. W's. I was gonna show you guys the end of the game here, but we're just gonna keep going because we just decided to curb stomp them. They just decided to put them under their foot, or just set them nicely under their foot and went until they died. That was just butt kicking, except other word. Ass kicking. The word I was supposed to say is ass kicking. I just want to say this now. If you look at this AFC thing, there are 3 teams for my division in this. I played both of them, and I am one. You have a 1-5 versus a 5-7 on the other side. Why do I have to play the Chiefs? Why the Chiefs? I feel like, look, honestly, if we beat the Chiefs, we probably win this. But why the Chiefs? Bengals, you couldn't do your duty and finally beat them. Well, here's our Chiefs game for you folks. Playing the moments. First one's a red zone moment of 39. So we got some stuff that needs to get done here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Looking at this, I don't like any of this. I hate MT and speed dig. I hate that so much. We're going bench. Why? Because what are the odds that you leave Puka Nacua in man coverage and let me sit here and throw it? they're not going to let me do it. They're shading him on the outside. I'm still going to give it to him. It was there! Whoever came off that edge, you suck. I'm going to take a 3. Whoever missed the block on the left tackle, I'm so mad at you because that's a touchdown. And I'm very, very pissed about that. Do we get a defensive rep? No. Yes. I'm going to run Tampa 2. See if we can get a quick rush here on Mahomes. The man we signed. Good rush. They're all there. We're all in the backfield. That's out of field goal range, too. Let's go. All right. I'm simming to the end here so you guys can see the end of the game. I would say I'd show you a game here, but we are kicking their ass. It is 21-7. Decent thing, but you got 50 seconds left and you need to score 2 touchdowns. Where is this coming from? Did they squeak it out with us? Never mind, now I figured out where it's coming from. Superstar, strong safety that we drafted. There it is. There's the pick. There's that pick in the draft that came into play here. That's huge. But now I know where the whole you decided to beat us came from. They can still drop a bomb on us. 17 seconds left. We are just going to run the football with our power back, who honestly might end up scoring. Or this isn't even a power. This is Spiller. It's not even the power back. But that's going to be a couple knee outs here. I'm hoping the Chiefs just accept defeat and don't call timeout, but they probably will. Yeah, and they do. So we're going to have to wait a few seconds for them to finally just run this clock off because the Chiefs apparently can't accept defeat. Which I understand calling timeouts, but like, we can knee this and kick a field goal and still have enough time. 9, 8, 7, time. There it is. Going to the Super Bowl are the Denver Broncos, and probably our quickest rebuild yet. And again, I still have $100 billion in cap for next offseason. So this is going to be an interesting one. Simming to the Super Bowl to see who plays who. It's us versus the Giants. I'm going to admit, I'm slightly confident for this. Do we have anything in terms of awards coming to the Broncos? Bo Nix is 3rd in MVP. Wow, we're 2nd in Coach of the Year behind Dan Quinn. Nothing. Bo Nix and Puka Nacua 5 and 6 there for OPY. Hunter gets Defensive Player of the Year. That's huge. He's not going to go up, though, because he's 30-something. Jennings doesn't get... Oh, wow, that's hurtful. Defensive, we don't have anyone. Oh, no, never mind. Davenport got 5th. So that might give him... I don't know if it gives him anything. Bo Nix, 2nd-best quarterback. Running back, we don't get... No, Jenkins does get there at 10. Puka Nacua gets 2. And he's the only one on there from us. Nothing on here from us. Broncos for Hunter. And that's it. Broncos for Benito. So he might jump to star or ex-superstar. Looking at this, nothing. Nope, Patrick Surtain gets 8th. But he's already where he's at. Carlson's there. So after all of those awards, let's take a look. Because you do, I think if I'm right, based off that, they will get awards. And that will adjust their superstars and everything here. No, nothing. Nope, he gets a superstar tight end here for Argentina. Nick's up to 97 plus 7 morale. 84 Jennings. Puka Nacua's up 4. Mims is up 2. Defensive wise, Hunter gets superstar. Gaines is almost in the starting lineup at 79 overall. That's not bad to see. Bolton lost his. Wow. Well, let's adjust Hunter's and the other guys really quickly here. Ripper, yes. Bogo, yes. Defensive rally, Yes, those are all great. I'm going to run them all with him. Because he's on the field a fair bit of the time. And then the only one left is not you. Braden, you're doing fantastic, dude. I know I only got a few more years with you, and I just need you to stick with me. So we can get you a ring. Nate, though, for his abilities, we have Jukebox. We're going to go that one. Yeah, I like that one a little bit more. I want to go there. I'm going to go with, as much as I like the one that was already there, we're going with Shorts Out Elite because he is a fiend to throw the ball to. But let's hop into this game and see if we can beat the Giants with some moments here. So here's our chance, letting me on for our first offensive moment of the game and the only offensive moment of the game. We get one on offense, one on defense is what we've been doing. Then you give it the Spiller to start here. See if this works. Get Dexter Lawrence eating our star right guard alive. That's nuts. Mesh spot here. Might have Puka. Don't have Puka. Going to the superstar. Not bad. 3rd and 5. Looking for a move here. Let's go with MTN post. You might have Mims. Motion's coming from Vita Beauty. Not going to have Mims off that now. Go into Puka. Can't beat him with the speed, but not bad there. Dagger move here. Akua going deep. We're going to give it to Puka. No! Oh my gosh, we just ruined that play. That was there. That's a touchdown. Bro, that's a touchdown. I screwed it. A fake run here with the superstar. I am screwed. 3rd and 20. I could not run away in time. I was trying to make something of it. We might have Puka. I don't know. Got Puka. Streaking. He's gonna score! Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away! Yes! Let's go! On the board early. Great play. Here's our defense. 3rd and 2. We're not gonna bring more than 4. Getting Reader in the middle here. Oh, I completely butchered it. I thought it was a fake. I genuinely thought it was a fake. Oh, that's huge. Going Hunter off the edge here. Davenport! Montgomery's in there at quarterback. That's a made-up guy. Let's see if we can get Hunter get in there. He's got 5 moves here. Patzer 10 with a... No! Not picked off! Are you kidding me? Hold on, I got... No! Are you kidding me? Cut your toes off, Patrick. Come on. Cut yours. Just chop them off. I'm already pulling a Mark Andrews almost. It's insane. And I don't know who that was. Just got burned. Alright. Let's send to the end here and see how it works. We gotta rely on the team here. Alright. I've been watching this probably for about a minute and a half now, and I just didn't want to show it because it was going to take forever. We are curb stomping them. They haven't scored since the second half started. They ended the half with a field goal to get the 13 mark, and they haven't scored since. We had 14. We've doubled our score, and they haven't scored once. Puka Nacua has an X factor. What am I watching? This is the last play, more than likely. If we would actually snap the football. I'm spamming A so that it would hopefully speed this up for people, but I don't think it's working. Not working! We don't even have to run a play. I mean, they're not... I mean, we can kneel. They're not going to call a timeout. Are they? No, it's over. That's it right there. We win. We're taking the Super Bowl. I didn't think we were going to. I put a lot of stake in this, but like, I'm only going to do this because I know for a fact I want you guys to see it. But that's a super win, but I want you guys to see one thing about how uncertain I was that we were going to make it this year. There is $84 million still listed here. I have 730K available. So it's not a lot by any means. But to show you what I just then would have given this team to go into this next one. Generate best lineup really quickly. I have built a Gatling gun offense, and I can still make a chance for our Super Bowl run here. Sure, does the defense need some help? Yeah. Middle of the defense could use some help. Everything else is pretty suitable. I'm just saying, I have built greatness. I know that ending is a bit unusual for me, but I wanted to show just how much I built this team in preparation for the next year. Not to realize that I wouldn't have to use it. But now you've seen what I built this team to do, and I just added on to it. So, come back for the next one. Let me pull up who we're going for in the next one here, because we just did Broncos. We will be taking over the New England Patriots next. According to this article, they are the next worst team here. So we'll be going to them. So stay tuned for that one.